Hoot hoot everybody, hoot hoot! I'm Vilhelm Vanderbos, the noble owl of Globie Generation 2 Equinnox. And welcome to Weekend Art Stream. Hoot hoot everybody! Also, wake up, it's daytime, boom! Hello everybody, let me say is the music alright? I've been checking out some new music, so need to make sure that the volume is still okay. Okay, let's see. Hello Adolfa, hello Miri. Welcome back Adolfa, by the way. It's like really nice to see names coming back again, finding their way back. Hello Ahmad, welcome. Hello Chipotle. Is it Chipotle? Yeah, Chipotle. Hello Bianca. Hello Obsidian. Hello Joy. What else we got? Oma, welcome. Hakura, welcome. Heartbear, welcome. Xeno Goku, welcome. Zenari, welcome. And that's it for now. Yush, alright. Welcome to Weekend Art Stream. Like I said, we are gonna be working on some kind of leftover art, I suppose. Leftover, more so unfinished art. And yeah, as I was hoping to get some more work done during the week on the the chibis, the Kohai chibis, but sadly, very minimal amount of work done during the weekend. So we are just gonna have to try to get some more work done on today. We have some new music. I've rated some more of the resources we got, and I found some really nice ones, but the question is if they are fitting or not, you know? So we're gonna give it a try. We will give it a little try. Let me find the thing. Last stream we did an art challenge. And there will be more of those, of course. There will be more of those. I'm gonna be doing a little bit more art challenges. How's everyone doing this weekend, by the way? How was your week? You made it to the weekend, we made it, everything is good. We're here now. Thank you so much for the thank you so much for hanging out with me. And during the week, yeah, of course. How is everyone doing? Hello Neo, welcome. Slept the whole day. I see. That's a nice one. That's a nice feeling, just sleeping in a bit. Having a nice weekend. Glad to hear it. I hope everything is going nice. Having a nice chill time. Thank you for being here, hanging out with me. I'm just gonna bring up a little. Let's see. I'm prepping the art that I'm gonna be working on. That's right, it was Thanksgiving. Which one of you celebrate Thanksgiving? It's not a thing that you do here in Europe generally. I believe it's just an American thing, right? Me, not sure, yeah. Must be pretty early for you then today. It is definitely... Let's see, 2 to 8, okay. Thanksgiving yesterday, but only your and dad only 3 because it's... Oh, okay, I see. Do you have the traditional turkey dinner and stuff like that? I don't really know how far and wide. I believe Thanksgiving is always just kind of supposed to be a time to get together, give thanks for everything. Maybe the founding fathers, I don't know, but I just feel like it's a having events to be thankful of things. I think sounds really nice. Personally. Bum, bum. Didn't say we were thankful, just party. That works as well, I guess. Do we have anything like this in Europe, you guys? Do you guys know? Does anyone have anything like this, like Thanksgiving in Europe? I know Easter is a bigger celebration when it comes, like we have Midsummer in Swedish, like Sweden. Like Midsummer is a thing too. Bareback soon? Alright, right. Don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Harmonica, I've never heard of it. Never, like, I hardly know her. Harmonica. No, I figured. There are some pagan holidays in Sweden that you celebrate that you don't do anywhere else. But there's a combination of Christian and pagan holidays in Sweden, which is kind of a fun combo. Speaking of, like when you really think about it, you know. But it's just how it goes. A lot of the holidays, I think, also become this kind of let's do the let's have an excuse to celebrate, you know. Dradel, I don't know. You know a dreidel? A dreidel? Like a spinny top? I suppose I know of them. I'm just thinking more of like less religious, more national thing, you know. Oh, then I know what you mean with the harmonica thing. But if you think about it, that Thanksgiving is a little bit more it's a little bit more of a national thing, you know. Okay, let me open up the art. Independence Day, yeah, I suppose so. Independence Day and this different days of different even cities have like their own days and stuff. In Sweden as well, like Gothenburg has a specific one. Stockholm might have something. You have like royal family to celebrate. You don't have a monarchy everywhere, but the national holidays or the holidays of the different monarch figures also. It's good that you study if you need to, Oma. Thanks for dropping by though. Okay, let me find the. We're gonna work on the chibis today. We're gonna go back to working on the chibis so we can touch them up and get all the details in properly. Maybe it's almost done. We may as well try to start finishing them one at a time. Chibis, yeah, we're gonna work on the Gen 3, my Kohai in globie, the chibis, and we're gonna be listening to some new music. I'm gonna see which works best for the vibes. Because everything sounds kind of video gamey, but it is like original compositions. So we're gonna try some stuff out, right? Like we did last time when we were listening to some new songs. I personally really like adventure themes from video games. So it might not be super matching of the Noble Owl vibe, but I will probably draw better with them. So that's the evaluation we're gonna be doing. Some cities have some specific days with food and drink. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Laurie. Welcome. Okay, I got my tea. And we are gonna get ready. Let's get back to the art. Let's go. Art. Everything is up and ready. And oh, the challenge is still written there. We're gonna do I'm gonna cover it later. But we are gonna be doing another challenge next week. What are plumies? Plumies are the fan mascot. Look, this is you guys. You guys are plumies because you're each a feather of different shapes, different size, different color, different everything. But you're each a feather under my wing. and, you know, we lift each other. That is a Bloomy, exactly. That's the easy answer. Let's see. Making a mess on my desk. That's not good. For those that maybe didn't catch the memo, the thing, I'm gonna put up a picture showing that I did indeed fix the owl clock that I was working on. It's ticking. It's doing the tick-tock. All right, let's have a look-see. Music. We have a couple of new ones. Funny enough, there was, remember the Deep Woods one that I would use this one? Yeah? Well, there was another Deep Woods. Let's start from that one, I guess. Let's start from Dark Moon. Yeah, I like that one too. This is the next one. So good. I just heard the start, I was like, yes! And it loops? That's a keeper. Anyway, Maeve is done. Oh. What's going on? Okay, this done, good. Yeah, we're putting these on trial. We're gonna see if it works or not. You know, if the music works. Is the volume okay? I don't want it to be too loud. I'm gonna bring up the medieval. Exactly. Excellent. It's got a. I want more energy in my art music because it also speeds me up. Yeah, okay, thank you. That's what I was wondering. Is that better? Welcome, Heroic Studios. Welcome. I live in the Netherlands. I'm from Sweden. I am the noble owl of Globie Generation 2. Welcome. I think Mimi is pretty much done. I just need to put the little antenna connecting her, right? That's better, thanks. Excellent, thank you. Yesh, let's have a look-see. I don't know how should I do this? Generally, they just kind of need to whoop, kind of be like whoop. And then we make like a hole there. Heroic Studios, I already answered. If you're gonna be asking stuff, please pay attention. I will not say everyone's name every time I answer a question. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, Lino, welcome. I already said I'm from the Netherlands, but I live in the Netherlands, but I'm from Sweden. It's alright. Why, thank you. So cool that the channel reaches so far and wide. People from everywhere in the world dropping by. Magic mirror that connects me to you is quite magic indeed. Have a nice lurk, Bianca. Thank you very much. Like the shedding. Thank you very much. It's like really fun to make it look very how do you say, kind of give her this kind of slimy, shiny texture to it all. It's cool that you're drawing along. Please, by all means, let's draw along. If you're new to this channel, anyone is new to the channel, I would appreciate if you check the channel rules. There will be some amendments to them be done as well that I will talk about later. But definitely we're going to be working on this. There we go. A little wobbly, little antenna. And we do another one here that kind of goes like up there, I think. And then I think we're pretty good as is. How thick is this? It's about that, a little bit more maybe. Sometimes you just gotta do a couple of lines until you find the perfect one, right? I think that's fun. I think that's fun because I got a wobbly, wobble kind of a thing, you know? Like you've done the reflective surface. Thank you very much, yeah. It was fun to get it working. A bit tricky, not gonna lie. So the things that we need to do on Mimi for her to be done is basically just give her eyes. Okay. That was pretty high. That was pretty high energy music, I think. Let's try the next one. This is Dungeon Tower. A little bit calmer, a little bit more mysterious, I think. I don't think... This might be more fitting for some other things that we do. Oopsie. Not mean to do that. He still has the choir in the back. That's pretty cool. It has very action RPG like ease inspired. That's probably why I like it a lot. The art looks really cool. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're gonna try to finish these up. These are my kohai, my the junior colleagues, I guess you say that. This is a bit intense and dramatic. So we're testing them out. We're gonna find use for these songs because they're really nice, and I'm glad that they loop as well. Let's see. Lock this a bit. And we give it a little bit of the same kind of gelatinous shine there. I think we're good like this then. Welcome, Lambos. Welcome, Patrick. Okay, and I think with this... No, she's definitely not done with this. We need to put some spikes on her too, because she's got the spiky shell. Let's just do a couple of spikes and render them appropriately. And I think like we do one here, we do one like that, and we do maybe one here. I don't think it's super important that we get it all exactly correctly, unless there's some some lore reason as to why they actually need to be where they are, but I don't believe that's the case. So, and this is fan art, so we don't need to be super correctly exactly. You know what I mean? Hold on. I'll do that. It's part of our shell. No, exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Which is the thing is like if I copy the reference completely, it's since I didn't draw the shell exactly, it's not gonna work on the same placements. Okay. Oh, this is like a battle music. Hoot Hoot is yeah. So I'm an owl. I'm the noble owl of Globie Generation 2. So it is my greeting. And that's just how we do things. Let's avoid some tangents with these spikes. Try to make them break the lines of everything behind them, or it's gonna look kind of weird. I find myself very surprised sometimes at how big established like artists usually they tend to be pretty self-taught, and I mean I'm self-taught too, but I remember hearing it from people that, you know, went to actually got formal art education about all of these things that are really important, like tangents. Like tangents and things like that, which means that, you know, right now, for instance, I made sure to not let this part, like the tip of the thing, end where, like, have it end like that so that it touches the line. Because when that happens in a picture, it's kind of hard to tell if something is in front or behind a certain line. It's kind of confusing to the eyes. Normally, we wouldn't really care that much in real life because everything is in motion. We move. We have 2 points of views we can see in 3D. So if something confuses one eye, the other eye compensates for it to kind of like, no, it's actually behind it. Look, you know. But when it's a picture, you really have to. You really have to help out the viewer in which angle you're seeing things. Your heart is in motion when you see you. Dang. I never have a good comeback. Hi Dango. Oh, you smooth talker, you. How are you doing today? Sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say something back. Other times it's like, I'm in the brain, not braining. Very smooth tango. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. It's just waiting for the opportune moment, aren't you? That's Komiyama Ambrose, everybody. My brother in Equinnox. My boy Dango. I'm a natural. Man, I can't. I'm trying to think that I'm natural. That boy, you're like a natural 20. Because it's a critical hit every time I see you. I don't know. I can't. I can't. I'm not a natural. I need to plan these things. I'm only pretty good at I'm only alright whenever I'm playing Stardew Valley, because then I'm Vilhelm. That was good. You just gotta say with confidence. You're a natural? Boy, you're a natural 20. Because I feel like it's a critical strike every time I see you. My heart gets a critical strike every time I see you. Okay. It's in the confidence, isn't it? It's in the confidence. Maybe the smooth voice as well. I guess you're right. It's in the confidence, right? What program did you use? Any to draw, because I did it myself. Completely from scratch. Lapis, hoot hoot, welcome, welcome. Are you a D20? Because I don't mind rolling that dice. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not my style of Riz though. I tend to work with statements rather than, you know, are you a blah because I blah, rather than conditions. Gold plated this part? Ville's confidence is called confidence. Yeah, dang right it is. I'm gonna have to remember that one. It's pretty good. We must have confidence. Have confidence. No confidence. Welcome, welcome, Sophie. Hiya. You sure? All right. I like to use this kind of shading that kind of gives this a more of a shimmery feel. Shimmery, shiny kind of a shell. Nice. Last place was nice. Okay, okay. Next one. Straight up like an overworld, isn't it? Gold plating. No, I did read gold plating. What are you drawing? I am drawing my junior colleagues, my kohai, in Globie. They recently debuted, so I wanted to give them a little gift for debuting. You know. Sadly, I'm a bit late with getting these done, but you know, we'll get there. Today's an evening art not evening to this. Today is a weekend art stream, which is generally more chill, more chatty. During the week, the art stream during the week is more of, you know, kind of a specific challenge or drawing with intention. Music is giving Dragon Quest vibes. I guess so. I'm thinking like Tales of. You guys know that game series as well. I really like the what do they call the party member interactions of Tales of, the Tales of Vesperia or Tales of Zestria or whatever they're called, because they have this function where you might be just running in the field and then you get a little like blip blip. You can have some character interaction, and then they'll just be talking about something that happened in the story. Tales of Graces, yeah. That's also one. So then you see their portraits, and it's like a little recorded dialogue segment of them kind of bringing something up again. I really like that. It's like it gives a little bit more personality to all the characters. I'm not gonna do everything super polished because it's super easy to start wanting to render a bit extra when you are very close. Something like this should work fine. There we go. Yeah, alright, this is very overworld, that's fine. Resort, this is a bit more like vacation. So why not? It's like a nice place to relax. My streams are a nice place to relax anyway, so. Symphonia, didn't that get re-released as well? It's like an older one, right? Welcome, Hoot Hoot, hello Citri. Oh, it looks really good, thank you. I'm doing some chibis. This is kind of free-handed, of course. I'm drawing my newly debuted junior colleagues. I have a series of portraits of globie portraits because I'm part of globie. I'm generation 2. But drawn all the generation 1, and now I'm just doing. I'm actually mid generation 2 still. I have to do the second half of generation 2. I'm getting there. I was a little bit too time optimistic with this one. I figured I would get them done. So that's why we're working on them today. So we can polish them all up. They're like practically they have all of their shapes kind of where they need to go, right? So now we're actually doing some detail, and Mimi is just gonna be done in like a couple of minutes, I feel. Couple of minutes, maybe in 10-15 minutes. This one is a good like kind of chill, kind of happy, just fun times, hanging out together kind of stuff. But yeah, they all have very much video game style vibes to it, which I really like. I've recently been looking for new music because of the fact that I've kind of always have the same music. But I also admitted to the fact that I draw better to different kind of energy. If I need a specific kind of energy in a picture, other music will help, you know. Hello Logan, welcome. The one thing I would say, since we were talking about Thanksgiving before, the one thing we're benefiting from when it comes to Thanksgiving is the fact that Black Friday sales are happening. I don't believe I may have been once at some point to like a kind of a big sale at an actual sale where there was a lot of people and it was chaos, you know, the actual thing where people pull things from each other's hands and stuff. Ridiculous stuff. So I think I have experienced something like that, and hopefully never again. And yeah, definitely convenient for Christmas shopping. There's two? But the online sales, I would probably appreciate more when it comes to that stuff. There's two? Two! Don't worry about it. I pull a lot of my techniques and shading and stuff like that from actually having practiced with figurines and referenced actual photos of anime figurines to kind of get the shading down okay. People have said that sometimes like the way I draw reminds them of actual sculpting with clay or 3D models, which usually helps giving everything a really good shape. Where it needs to have shape, a little bit of volume. Everything isn't really super well polished, but you know, when we the good thing, that's one good way of saving time with your art is that you work on the fundamentals of actually giving things shape and volume, because then you're indicating more than you're actually drawing and rendering, you know, like people watching it are a fully functional person usually, you know, like there will be a bit of realism to it all. Yeah, it has a what is it I say I work with? Believability. I work with believability over full-on realism. If we give it enough believability, the viewer's brain is going to fill in the rest, and then you don't have to fill everything in super correctly, you know. I think that's a really good way of saving time and effort, and also improving your own techniques with this. Welcome again, everybody that maybe are coming back from the clock building stream. The clock is fine. The clock is safe. I fixed it. It is working fine. This stream might be a little bit more relaxed and chill. The clock one was really fun though, but man. It was that thing tested my patience. Different kind of talk as well, because if you look at the I think there was I can't remember which content creator it was, but I remember hearing the term Lego talk at one point, where basically you're sitting around with friends when you're like younger or something, you're just talking about everything and nothing. So when it came to actually building something on handcam, then it kind of, you know, triggered different kind of talking, because I was also trying to make sense of what piece goes where. Meanwhile, also talking with you guys. So yeah, art is a bit different. I can autopilot art a little bit more than I can the other things. I needed that calming jasmine tea, but it was green tea. Calming. It's still like it still has caffeine. the misconception of drinking green tea thinking it doesn't have caffeine and it has a calming effect. Oof. Once that caffeine hits when you're drinking tea, it really lets go. It's much more insistent for me than coffee can be. Once you've had enough cups of coffee to actually reach the same level, it just keeps going. Heart rate through the roof, you know. Placebo effect? It's not placebo effect. I can physically measure a difference in heart rate. But yeah, tea is calming regardless though. Nice hot drink. It just means at some points I've had I've just had like, you know, 3-4 cups of tea in one go. And then I'm suddenly like, why is my heart rate so loud, so high? Good luck with homework, you got this. Yeah, I bet. Assessments is always something, always stuff to do. I gotta say, good job still getting to them, you know? I would find it quite easily to just kinda get distracted from it when watching a stream. So yeah, good luck. I hope everything goes well. No, feeling calm from the tea, but the caffeine is still there. Yeah, that's a placebo effect. Definitely. But it does have a calming effect for sure. This song is called Tea Time, but I feel like I don't like all of the notes in this, so we can do without this. Windmill Village is cute. This makes me think of the Efteling. Yeah, that's true, actually. It has this kind of fairy tale tone to it. Okay, I think Mimi is done. We're gonna figure out a good way to. Oh, where's this one? Oh, okay. We're gonna figure out a good way to present them in something like a shape or like a circle or something. We'll see. All right, let's save. Check me out. I'm actually saving. Sarah is also kind of close to being finished. I'm gonna look at her reference. Oh, forgetting the braids. Did I not draw them? I don't think I did. Okay. I think we're gonna do the hair first. We'll work on the hair first, and then we use the coloring, the gradient on the coloring. It's almost like a bass drop with how it the end of this song. Couple of them loop pretty good, others don't loop as well. But yeah, it's alright. All right. This part would have been easier if I left it in layers. Now I have to draw this without the layers intact. Oof, goodness. Do you guys have any games you're looking forward to? Upcoming times? Next week, by the way, let me show you this, by the way. Next week's schedule. We're doing another art challenge. It's going to be another pause challenge. I believe I saw another one that's interesting to see, but see if I can find it again before I promise anything. But yeah, we're going back to the valley. New starter valley on Monday. Let me go back to this one. I like this one. Because we're so close to finishing the community center. I believe we need some cabbage. We already have a rabbit's foot that we can finish it all with, but that'll be the last thing we probably give. And what else we got going on in Stardew Valley? A couple more heart events, of course. There's always more people to rid. I think we need truffles. I think we need truffles as well to finish the community center. So we're gonna be upgrading. I'm gonna be working on the farm with just 3 items to finish the whole community center, and that'll be the first time I ever do it. So that's gonna be historical. Hopefully the little plumey nose don't disappear, but that completely. But we'll see. That'll be interesting. But yeah, Tavern Talk. A bit of a Tavern Talk on Thursday. Yes, it's a bit of a visual novel, a little bit getting to know fantasy creatures while you run a tavern. I played Coffee Talk at one point, not on my channel, but I played Coffee Talk, so I kind of know the gist of it. So I think it's something similar, which is gonna be really fun because I get to do voices. I get to do character voices, and you guys know I like to do those. On Friday will be a watch along in a Christmassy spirit, which will be Klaus on Netflix. So if you started a month of Netflix last month, then this one should be covered under the same month. So we can watch that one. And of course, Saturday again, Weekend in Art. Comeback of Voice Actorville. The Voice Actorville never went anywhere. the comeback, but he never went anywhere. Exactly. There we go. Super happy Sarah. I fixed her face a little bit off stream. I was working on them a little bit. Widened her mouth a little bit. Fixed her eyes to be more centered. So yeah, let's continue rendering this out. Is soft enough? Yeah, I think it might work. I miss a specific brush I used to have in another art program. It was the brush for everything, except for maybe doing everything really sharp and well covered. But what that brush did was it had a minimum size. So if I did it lightly, it would still just be kind of like, you know, if the maximum size is this, then minimum started at there. It covered if I pushed enough, and it blended so well. So tricky to really set up your brushes correctly, but I feel like having moved over to Clip Studio is probably still like the best in general, the best expression in general. Expression, me reading that, the best decision in general, because of all the other functions that the program has. But I had to compensate, like I had to split one brush up into 2, maybe 3 brushes even. But that's fine, you know. You find your own routine and new ways to tackle things. Sarah's expression, yeah, thank you. It's a fun one. So the flow of the, yeah, exactly, the flow of the brush. I used to use pen pressure for brush size, kind of like most brushes had the same kind of effect like this one does, see? But it also had a kind of a fuzzy touch on top of that, which I've tried to replicate, but I just couldn't get it the same way. It was a brush that just kind of like I could do anything with, depending on the pressure I put in it. But I also used another tablet, so when I changed tablet, it also kind of changed the feel of the brush. Because, you know, different pen pressures, different stuff. Even with this tablet, if I use it on Android, like on a phone, if I use it with a phone, it also is just gonna be like changing the feel of the pen pressure because of the different drivers. Sometimes even just changing your driver, updating your driver to the newest thing, and then the maker of the tablet goes like, "We improved it, bro. Trust us," you know, actually giving you more. But then it actually messes with your technique because you're used to working with the quote unquote limited pen pressure, and now you just you have to like work with more, you know. I personally really like the aspect of the your drawing program is customized to fit your needs, you know. I really encourage it if you draw to maybe seek out other how do you say that, other key shortcuts, other shortcuts and methods of working. Don't stick to the one the program necessarily tells you to do. Because if you keep pushing the wrong thing or losing time by scrolling menus, then it might be a good idea to maybe get used to using a shortcut for it. That's why I haven't updated any of my art gear in 8 years. So true. So relatable, actually. I have a... even though you guys know that I have the pen on this tablet is faulty, and tablets have gotten you know, cheaper. You have so many options now. I cannot unless it's completely broken. I don't have a choice. I'm gonna try to adapt with it because I've gotten reused to tablets so many times that it's just such a hassle. And we were talking about this when before with you know, YouTube reviews and stuff like that. When you look at, is this a good tablet? Let me look at a review, and then you get like someone drawing on it, and all they do is essentially, oh, I did not mean to do that. And all they do is just okay, yeah, well, they do stuff like this, which is, you know, really important to see that it does have pen pressure, and that all the lines can go pretty fast and smooth. Sure, But then when they actually, but how does it paint though? And then when they actually do the drawing, is like, yeah, it's actually it works pretty good actually. You know, it's like, what the heck? Could you, if you are an artist, could you please use the tablet to do an art piece, and not just do some scribble stuff that anything works with, you know? I've seen reviews like that. Yeah, and also for me, I don't do comic art, you know? I don't do line art the way comic artists do. So when you look at a review that's done by a comic artist, it's like, all right, I will watch this for any other helpful pointers, but truth be told, you know, even if they draw well on it, it's not going to be drawn the way I do. I want to know what the painting, like what the render is going to work with. Hello, Lyra, welcome. Oh, I tried, Joy. I fixed an old tablet. The cable was a built-in one, and it got really glitchy. I cut it, I resoldered it, fine, it worked. But then, you know, at some point you kind of just, it gets so outdated that you just really need to get a new one. I tried fixing, I multiple times. Lyra, I keep forgetting, Lyra, sorry. Welcome, Lyra. It's because in Swedish, when you say lyra with a Y, that's how you say it in Swedish, by the way, lyra. It means, like, you know, when someone throws you, like, think fast and you catch it the first try without it hitting the ground, that's a lyra. So yeah, I'll blame my Swedish, but I keep trying to yeah. So wait, Lyra. No, I get it. Thanks for the reminder. No problem. But what were we saying? Yeah, I've tried fixing. I actually fixed multiple times one of the past tablet pen that I had. Took it apart and tried to adjust some wiring to the point where I just couldn't anymore. At least I brought it back from, you know, the malfunctions that people would probably just throw it out or get a new one, like at least 3 times with electrical like cleaning with like alcohol, and then also like cleaning the pads and taking it all apart and stuff. But yeah, the things like the Wacom tablet pens are so intricate. The sensors are so tricky and compact and designed in a specific way that it's really difficult to fix unless I maybe had some kind of microscope, like actual electronics repair microscope. And then I don't even know if I'd be able to, because my hands are not that steady to be doing really intricate soldering. Please, I'm done. Put me to rest. And I'm like, I will fix you. I can fix him. I can fix it. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I do try to fix things as much as I can, and even when they're not broken, you know, I can fix them. Yeah. Like my I think I mentioned it on Junkin's stream, but like my Switch, right? My Nintendo Switch. It's like a generation 1. I bought it when it had come out, you know. So obviously it's showing signs of age, getting warm, fans blowing and everything. So that one, even though it wasn't broken, I was nervous about this one, by the way, but I just took it apart and repasted it. Repasted means that you use a like a thermal paste on the actual heat conducting pads, so that because if the fresher paste you have, the easier it conducts heat away from the chips and the microphone, the chips and the actual console, the processors. My Nintendo got stick drift. I fixed mine. I've taken my Joy-Cons apart multiple times. Sometimes replaced the actual buttons and parts. Other times actually took the analog apart and fixed the stick drift. So no problem really, but you just gotta get right in there. I just bought new ones. Yeah, honestly, I did too, because it was the old ones I had were really faulty in multiple ways. But like I said before, if you are gonna throw things away, this is a good opportunity to learn how to fix them. So I got new ones, but I fixed the old ones. I got rid of I got new ones so that I had stuff that worked, and I fixed the old ones, so I have spare parts. I have spare ones. You guys know something you can do with a Joy-Con if your computer has Bluetooth, or a laptop or whatever, if it has Bluetooth? You can connect the Joy-Cons and then use a program that ties button presses to the Joy-Con, and you can use a Joy-Con, which has a lot of buttons if you think about it, on just one half, to have like shortcut keys for your art program. Zoom in is like analog up. Increase brush size is like, you know, this part here. That's like analog left and right. Undo can be the shoulder button. That's something that one of my spare ones actually still, like, I still use for it. Dun, 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 dun. As far as I know, Joy-Cons can be upgraded with third-party Hall effects. Yeah, but I have not really... I know of that, but I haven't really experienced stick drift with anything since I fixed it. But there are replacement parts that are much cheaper than a new one. But you have to take the chance, right? It's always a bit scary to dive into opening something that you know, quote unquote, isn't broken, and new ones cost a lot. But if you're gonna put up with stick drift, you may as well, you know, kind of maybe give it a shot. Sometimes it's like you just need a little precision. You need like a little precision screwdriver just to kind of open it up. Sometimes you need special ones, especially with Nintendo. You need other screwdrivers, but they're not expensive to get. My whole hobby of like wanting to make the most of what I have sometimes goes a bit far when I start like fidgeting and tinkering with things that aren't broken. Because yeah, there's always the risk that you actually do break it, and then you're stuck there with like but it was just working just now. And then you still, dang it. Sometimes it's an expensive lesson to learn, but you still learn it, so to say, so... No, I'm new, but who are these people you're drawing? These are my colleagues. They're my junior colleagues from the organization company that I'm part of, Globie. Globie Generation 3. You know, in the beginning I say I'm the noble owl of Globie Generation 2. Well, these are newly debuted talents. And my kohai, as you say in Japanese, my kohai in Globie Generation 3 here. So I wanted to, you know, commemorate their debuts with a chibi each. Yeah. Okay, so here's a problem. I rendered this, looks nice. A bit too detailed. This is kind of what we wanted to match the rest of it. This has too much detail right now. And this is something that can happen when you kind of focus a little bit too closely on the part you are working on. Especially when I'm just chatting, because I kind of go a little bit autopilot in the rendering when I'm talking to you guys, because you know I'm not that good at multitasking that I can just, you know, like be completely present in one or the other. So it's good to keep in mind and have a look at things how it is actually looking. Let's make this bunch of hair a little bit less. Let's just go with that. And also, let's shrink this one down a little bit. I think that works fine. I think that's good. Should probably just do it similar to the other side. I think that's good. I think that matches. Just bring in a little bit of the green back here. The light green, I mean. And we're gonna use the ombre effect on that too. That one has more lines, yeah, and then it kind of creates this contrast to it. If the other side did too, then they would be fine. But you have to balance the amount of detail that you use. Otherwise, it's going to create this kind of contrast to your own drawing, which, even though it's not bad, it's going to make the rest of the drawing look less refined, if you get what I mean. The same thing if you do too much detail somewhere. I've been wondering this for a bit. Do you still use gray when rendering, or are you using color? Right now I'm color rendering. Right now I am color rendering. Let's see if they're sharing their reference. I don't think they are. Oh, there they are. Okay, good. Have a look-see. Okay, all right. We don't have any other hands showing on anyone else, so I think probably get away with just doing mini chibi hands here. Yeah, no problem. I vary it up a little bit now that we put color on it. I think it's just easier to just do color rendering on top of this. Chibi hands can be so different. With chibi hands, you can actually give the hands a bit of detail as well if you want. You can make them look like oven mittens. You can do the Animal Crossing hands. You know, Animal Crossing hands being essentially like that. Or actually, it's a little bit more like this. And then you have the other hands that just kind of look like oven mitts. Or you actually have the yeah, actually give him a little thumb, or you can just do hands that are just like a like a tip. Or you can actually, you know, still give them like fingers. A bit different. I'm not sure which ones we should go for. Probably the ones with fingers, because there's enough detail anywhere else to kind of imply that we should probably that she would have fingers still. I'm just drawing on, this is still like a one layer, so I'm drawing on top of it and recoloring everything in the back. Drawing a gem is so tricky. You can draw them so shimmery shiny with a lot of layers, but right now we have such a basic coloring styles that if we make the gem super shimmery shiny, everything else needs to be as well. I think the fingers would suit better. I think so too. Then there's the next question. Would you do like colored nails? Depends on the character, I think. This is really awkward because they have these kind of very teeny tiny bodies, but Sarah is very well endowed and doesn't have a lot that covers her, so it's a bit tricky to get all of the get everything in properly as it should. In fact, I think it would be a bit tricky to actually draw a full portrait of Sarah because of the fact of that. Because if people get weird about me drawing Alicia, then I cannot even begin to imagine how it would be to be drawing a full portrait of Sarah. It's a bit unfortunate, but then again, I'm sure she's gonna get a lot of fan art from other people, so it'll be okay. We can at least do a little cute little chibi. Ba-ba-bum. Hibiko High, yeah. Yeah, because they're my adorable little kohai until like up until the point I can't say that anymore. Well, it does doubt chibis are hard to do because it's simple and yeah, I feel like it's if it's like a chibi that has, you know, this kind of of anatomy, then it's easier to do because it's so like, you know, it's so deformed. But this is kind of halfway. They're not really chibis. It's more like they are like kids, and then it's a bit weird, yeah. So with that in mind, I figured I would just make her be like she's eating a little a nice gem. Because I want the focus to be on the face anyway, you know? They grow up so fast. Ah. Well, I mean, you guys, you know my stance on the whole situation of whatever content they decide to do. That's not really a discussion we need to bring up again. But yeah, you definitely get my what I meant with saying it like that. Da 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 da. Sarah's been nice and dropped by and said hi. Maeve does too. That's quite nice. Lilo also said she watches my art stream. That's fun. She has such a fun expression. She has such an expressive mouth, Sarah. Now, you guys asked me what my favorite braids of all the Kohais were, and this was, for me, this was Sarah's. But the fact that she can look so happy, so expressive, is really nice. Maybe that's it though. Maybe when I got asked, I was kind of like bringing those things up because yeah, it is actually a very defining trait of them. I guess I narrowed it down a little bit to their character traits. Hello UA, welcome. Since we got a bit of people here, I figured I would bring this up just in case, so at least you guys that are here right now take a part of this. Channel rules have been kind of, over the last course of last month, channel rules have been modified, adjusted a little bit with all the experience that is new people and interactions and stuff, right? I would like for you guys to know that I don't want anyone to be correcting someone else in chat. I appreciate the help of people mentioning to newcomers to please read the chat rules and stuff if they're acting out, but I don't want anyone that isn't a mod or myself to be, you know, telling people what they can or cannot do. Because that's why we have the rules, and that's why we have mods, and that's why I ultimately have the decision of saying, please don't do that. So just, at least you guys heard it. I will also make sure to update the rules about this. How are you doing, UA? Everything doing well with you, Remy? This song is so nice. It's been looping a couple of times, but I'm not tired of it. I'm sorry if you are, but I'm not. Okay, we got this. Maybe I could actually, there's actually room to get this part of her outfit showing a little bit here, you know? This one goes up to this part here too, so... So I'm realizing I'm doing the chibis that actually have a little bit of detail to them, more so than the very simplified versions. But yeah, okay, we can probably do this here, very simplified. Yeah, I love games that have this kind of music. Games that have this kind of vibe to them, adventurous and such. You're crocheting? Like you're crocheting? Is that how I say it? Crocheting, right? That's cool. Hello, Abiliel. Is that how I say it? Abiliel? Abiliel? Yeah, I really like it when people have some projects going on as well, like little creative projects happening. At some point, I noticed that the song is looped a little bit too many times, and then I'm just kind of like, okay, well, let's bring in something else. But for now, it's all good. Okay, you know what? This is I'm gonna show a thing here. I was gonna do her rings around the wrist, but if I put it here, this would create a very obvious tangent that would actually follow the shape of her breast. You see what I mean? Here's a very good example of a tangent. The better way to tackle this is if actually drawing either her ring like up here or down here. If I do it here, even though it would be correct spacing, this would kind of confuse the eyes a little bit. You know what I mean? This is not an original character. These are other talents in Globie. I am part of Globie Generation 2. These are Generation 3. Welcome, Croissant. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I noticed it already. So we're gonna change the shape of the hand a little bit so we can put the ring up there. What is Globie? Globie is the corporation I am part of. We're a VTuber corporation. It's in my name. It just says Globie with IE. And we are a European-based VTuber agency. And I am the noble owl of Globie Generation 2. I like cozy games. I like puzzle games. I do art, as you can see. And also I like languages. I speak 4 languages. Well, albeit the 4th one I'm still learning. But I think I did pass the little test of how to pronounce things in Dutch yesterday. the Phil Burgerings exam. Yeah, I'm from Canada. Cool, you speak French? Nice. I know some people from Canada, but not from French Canada. So that's cool. Welcome, by the way. Okay, I need to. I'm gonna probably sound a bit ignorant here, but which part of Canada is it divided by like east and west part, which part speaks French and which doesn't, or is it another kind of like regional kind of thing? I'm just curious because I'm thinking like my time zones are usually displayed with Eastern time. So I'm genuinely curious because I don't really know a lot about, you know, how things work over there. Oh, well. Welcome everyone new. Can I make fan art of you? Of course you can. And if you've done it and finished it, you can post it to Twitter called Illustrations. If you hashtag it Illustrations on Twitter, I can find you. I can find the art. Multiple regions look like United States, but there's only a region in the East, Quebec, that has French as the primary language. Even if there also is English. Okay, so this is primary language, all right. Do you actually, in Quebec, right? Do you actually have people that will do the whole only speak French, even if someone shows up asking something in English? That would be very interesting, but it also wouldn't surprise me. It must be confusing to have multiple like primary languages in a country. But then again, it's a big country, so region-wise, I guess even a region could essentially be a smaller European country, you know. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 da, ba. Most people can speak rudimentary English, but some people that, and you know some people that can't speak it. If you have English as a mandatory class in primary and secondary school. Ooh, all right. I see. I guess that's the difference of having it as a primary language, because I guess media and maybe you don't really need it much, right? That's interesting. In Sweden, you have mandatory English classes, and of course, TV and everything like that is TV, movies, everything is properly translated, right? Well, that's interesting in a way. Thank you so much for teaching me. It comes out of the it comes out of like wanting to learn kind of a place, you know. I say that because currently, like, I'm living in the Netherlands, right? It's quite a small country, even though it has a lot of people. But it's just I have really no proper how do you say that? Like scale difference, something that I can do with the I can compare to other countries, other like states even, because sometimes I'm really curious about how big some of the states are in like America or Canada compared to some of the smaller countries we have in Europe, you know. I remember there was a map I remember there was a map that you could see like the actual size map where you could grab the countries and compare them to each other. Because when you look at a globe, in the globe everything is the actual size. But when you stretch out a globe to put it on a map, on like a flat map, then some countries get stretched out. So when you actually grab the country and put it next to another one, moving it down from the top is actually smaller. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. That's cool. I know of other countries that also have you know, in a similar situation, have a how do you say that? Primary language, but might actually not be. They have like a language of the nation, but because they're part of another country, they speak that as a primary language as well. So yeah, language is just fun. It's just fun to see how much it influences each other as well in the new regions. I'm sorry if that didn't make a lot of sense. I just kind of like thinking like, how can I explain this? Basically, you have smaller countries that either have or are still part of, like Denmark, for instance. Denmark has a lot of that. I wouldn't call it stubborn. I think it's important cultural wise. So we don't need to say, give it names like that. I think it's important to preserve cultural the cultural parts of you know, your countries and stuff like that. Gaelic in Ireland, yes, that's a good one. That's a good one. Welsh in Wales as well, you know, that kind of stuff. Those are pretty good examples. And yeah, sense of scale is completely off when it comes to how big is the Netherlands or Belgium or Switzerland to some states in America, you know? I have in the past generalized a lot of things to kind of like, yeah, well, an American state is essentially the same size as a smaller European country, sometimes even like bigger. Silesian and Kashubian? Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, so some of the countries I know that do that, whenever, because languages develop and evolve over time. You know, you'll get some loan words, you'll get some new words. Items are discovered and invented, you know. Oh, like what would you call a smartphone in a new language? Sometimes you just say like or laptop or stuff like that, you know. So what I do like with the organizations that usually involve in keeping a language updated, like you say Gaelic or Welsh, is the fact that they actually make up, or they register new words for these items, the correct words. Sadly, I don't know a lot of them, but for instance, if you look at Japanese that uses a lot of borrowed words as the actual word, you have like sumafo instead of smartphone, you know, like they just call a smartphone sumafo for smafo, smartphone. So I think it's always kind of interesting to know that there are some other languages that be like, yeah, we'll call them smartphone, we'll call them a laptop, you know, and call laptop, but There's actually a correct word for this. As long as they don't put it on a test or something, because that's just mean. France was a country with a lot of dialects at the start of the modern periods, but only when the state started centralizing, the language started uniform. Oh, really? I didn't know this. It's been way too long since I studied French. I had it as a class in school or something like that, you know? So I wouldn't be able to tell accents and dialects apart. But that's interesting. I'm sure that was the same for Spanish. I wonder what any of those kind of like organizations that take care of the language would think about my Spanish. I mean, they would understand it. Would it be correct? I don't know. Honestly, I keep learning new stuff without being out of my country. Yeah, well, here's like a big cultural exchange. I like languages, so that also kind of comes with a lot of different cultures after all. I do appreciate the exchange though. We learn and stuff. Kinda need to lock in a little bit here too. We do have a French otaku bear, which is my my senpai Kumanui Miel in Globie Generation 1. We do also have a Canadian talent being in Kohaku, but he's not from French Canada, so but Miel does speak French. How to draw a gem cartoony. Well, it doesn't have to be very uniform, I suppose. It's a very, very raw crystal that she pulled out of the ground. I think we can just, you know, we can just copy and paste the hand. Why wouldn't we? Click. That looks so funny. It started snowing. Yeah, it is getting cold around here as well. Why does Sarah look like one of her units in Fire Emblem Awakening got hit by a 1% crit? Because she's enjoying her food. Hello, Soup. Welcome. Work smarter, not harder. Exactly. Let's do that, actually. Let's just merge. We merge this. How you doing, Soup? I kind of get the impression I should make her body smaller, but at the same time, not really. Let's just use the same kind of stuff that we were doing here. Modded Fire Emblem, that must be fun. I'm gonna need to change the yeah, it's the same arm on the other side. We're gonna work even smarter here. There you go. Copy, pasty, switchy, and place. Piece of cake. Avatar is really cool. Thank you. Mama did a really good job with my body, I would say. It is why I am the noble owl. And thank you, thank you. Hello, Heavenly, welcome, welcome, and Sayu, welcome. Does the owl have a name? Yes, but it's kind of all of you guys. This is a Plumie. This is a Plumie. Initially, my fan name, that is subscribers and people like everyone, you guys essentially. I like to call Plumies. Because of the whole idea that you're all a feather under my wing. Feathers of different shapes and sizes from everywhere in the world that I take under my wing. And with that, you know, you lift me, I lift you. We soar high in the skies together. That's the symbolism. And yeah, the Plumies are a very, very nice, welcoming, supportive sort. Everyone in chat is surely happy to see you. Plumies are so cute. Plumies are very cute. Some of the Plumies have drawn their own custom Plumies with different colored gems, different shapes of the gems, and you know. General customized, because you know you kind of want to have a nice little fan mascot that you can fix up yourself. Do I still have the mini one? Yeah, it's another one on the head. You've been busy, Sayu? I see. I hope everything's going all right. Feathers of different shapes and sizes united by the common desire to punish people who don't maintain the Duolingo style. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one with that that desire, though. Plumies can be just cozy. I believe it's a common desire to have a nice cozy place to relax. Because if you don't do your Duolingo streak, I might have an opinion about that. But you know, if you do, you don't even have to worry about that. It's all fine and good. Run! I'm trying to see if I'm able to kind of make this gem look kind of like a gem. It's kind of tricky, really. It would be easier to actually make the prop separate from the whole thing. Well, I promise my streak is still going. 573 days right now. That is so good, Sayo. Good job. Good job. Good job. We have another tangent I have to take care of. There we go. Let's put on one of the newer ones, Deep Woods. Yeah, that's amazing. 500 plus days in Duolingo is pretty good. You're doing German in Duolingo, Remy? That's cool. Nice job. Nice job. Nie, hello, hoot hoot. Yeah, if you're a new Plumie and you like the feel and vibe of the community, you can join the fan Discord. I'm not part of that Discord. This is for globie fans. You see some other stuff from the other talents there too. But I am not part of it. However, all the Plumies, or most of the Plumies that you see interact with you here on stream, you'll find there too. There are Plumie fan projects. There are some general, it's a chatting corner as well. You can continue your exchange, yeah. Do you listen to new music sometimes with the chat? Well, today is kind of one of those days. I brought in some other music in today, but other than that, I don't really, I cannot play copyrighted actual music, sadly. So today I brought in some new songs, generally because I've been looking for songs to draw to. I usually have a nice chill lo-fi song playing, but since today I want to get some work done, I kind of want something a little bit more energetic. I'm generally, you know, kind of comfy, cozy kind of thing going, but we want to get some work done, you know. I like the background sounds of this song. It goes, yeah. Bruneville is a marvelous YouTube composer. The problem with YouTube compositions and stuff like that is if they have content ID, that it's gonna cause trouble for me. And if they compose their own things, then it's likely that they do have content ID on their music. I only play songs I have actual license for, or are, you know, how do you say, royalty free. But then for that we need to like I give credit as in the video descriptions and stuff. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Maybe I can do that. I'll give because I do listen to other things outside of stream, of course. Let me write it down. Why not? I'll look. Bruneville, thank you very much. Do you just no? Of course not. I should shown. I'm drawing chibis today. Other art that I've done. I have them prepped here anyway, so let's use the same ones. Other art that I drew. I draw all kinds of art, honestly. I've been drawing my other gen mates in their portraits like this. This is Komiyama Ambros, my brother in Equinnox, the boy group of Gen 2. We have a senpai here, otherwise as well. Taring Hu, I've drawn this one as well. And I also illustrated my whole lore video that you might find on my channel. You can see the thumbnail says Act 1. The ending card is this one, which is myself sitting with Plumies. So generally I will draw character-oriented things, but I do really like drawing all kinds of stuff. I just chose to do chibis for Gen 3. Highly recommend the lore video. Thank you. Yes, that was quite the project. And I had really fun. The keg in the corner, yeah. Did you notice that there's another keg now? If not, maybe you should take a closer look next time. Can reproduce drawings and difficult drawing originals. I getcha. I do. That's kind of how I started learning it, I suppose. But yeah, I do. I can draw my own as well. We did like a 3-hour art stream recently where I did there was an art challenge where you had to generate and randomize parts of your drawing. Let's see if I can show you here too. Let me have a look. What was it called? It's a pause art challenge. Wherever that is. I think we call her Tenjiro, yeah. So this is something I was drawing last time. I did it in 3 hours or so. You were supposed to generate these parts of the drawing, see? So you have to pause a video, and then you got a body, and then you go brrr, pause, and then brrr, pause. So we got body, eye, hairstyle, clothes, eye color, and then bonuses, which made them kind of angelic. So yeah, drew this character out of that with some nice finishing touches. Gave us the finished one here. So this is essentially an original character, but generated parts. Sam does arts pause challenge. Exactly. I noticed, unfortunately. Yeah, well, good on you then. Turned out amazing. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. It's always an unpleasant thing to come back to. That's why I keep doing it. The wonky kegs that you see, that's an ongoing joke that because I misplaced them on purpose on in Stardew Valley when I play, that I keep doing it outside of my my streams as well. The shading is amazing. Thank you. Yeah, shading is basically all it has going on for itself, it's very monochrome. Didn't really vary the colors up much, but we did use some quick background like effects and foreground effects for these like little bits to kind of put her in the middle with some smoke. And yeah, shading is basically everything that this has going on for itself, Has a lot of messy line work everywhere, but you can't really tell unless you zoom. That's why I mean like indicating it, because if it really doesn't matter that the shoulder isn't very refined, then you don't have to make it perfect. Save some time. Work smart, you know. Yeah, I like highlighting a color. I like highlighting a color among other colors, you know. We'll figure out what to do with this later. I think I'm gonna have to trim a little bit of the body. A little bit. Let's just merge everything. All good with the merging. We can probably just have the arms be the cut-off point, and then we just do the gem in front of this whole thing on its own. I think that's probably easiest. Like we do this. Kind of circular a little bit, like that. And just fill out this part of the gem. Something like this. I don't know if this works. It's not even centered. Help. Ah, it'll works. It will works, I say. Okay. Put this here. It's fine. We put some shimmer on this gem later. We'll fix up the gem looking really nice. I'll make it work. I'll make it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. We'll do it on the day. Now we can. The one thing I like about making these kind of props like gems and stuff is that we can give it imperfections, and it'll make it way more interesting. Like for instance, right? Let me make a new layer. I'll show you what I mean. If you just kind of make these kind of strange, like it's kind of damaged, you get some extra interesting bits of this, you know? Give it like a weird shape like this. Maybe not the whole thing there, but varying up the colors inside of this a little bit. And then you can like give it a bit of an oh, definitely not that. Scratches make it more believable. Yeah, that's very true. You do some scratches, do a little bit of like damage on it here and there, and you can kind of, you get this kind of actual kind of video game effect, you know? That this is actually something from an inventory somewhere. Try not to reuse the same kind of scratches too much. You kind of want it to be a bit uneven. That's kind of what sells it, you know? The imperfections, they are not meant to be symmetrical and stuff like that. But you definitely get away with putting a little bit of shine on the edge. Like this. Or here. Gives it a bit of an effect of like an idea of shimmery, shiny. And maybe even take off a big... No, I'll leave it like that actually. I was thinking of just taking off a big chunk of it on the side, but that works pretty good. And this part is already bitten, right? It would almost be better if it was on the side, because then we can still give it some shape. But I'll try to do it anyway. Let's not try to give it some shape. There's beauty in imperfections. Yes. Exactly. See, Sayu? It's calling him out, like, specifically. See, Plumies, there is beauty in imperfections. The kegs are beautiful, hence. Arcane? Okay, Arcane said so. That's why it's true. Oh, shut it, Bill. I will not. I have my proof. The kegs are forever. What if my king is kink shaming? Well, then we're not here to shame people. You should be respectful. So I guess that's okay too, but elsewhere. Nom. Yeah, there you go. Okay, she's at a good fill of Okay, yeah, I think the coloring is really nice on Sarah as well. We can definitely merge everything. I haven't seen Arcane Season 2. I really liked Season 1. Of course, it has some dark undertones and everything, but I really enjoyed it for the animation. No spoilers, please. I haven't watched it, nor am I really up for discussing it too much, because that will also bring spoilers. But I don't know when I'm gonna watch it. I'm sure it's gonna be great animation-wise, but I don't know. It's like I'm signing up knowing that I'm gonna get wrecked, you know? So I will at some point, but because of it being a very leading example of animation. But yeah, because people, that is the one thing people already have been saying. Season 2 hurts. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. And then some spoilers here and there. I'm not exactly inclined to hurry and watch it, you know? I will at some point though, don't worry, I'm not really going to be avoiding it or anything, but... You can go cry with your misplaced kegs. Here, yeah. They just like bloop, fold, fold. Oh, exactly here, like fold, fold. Yeah, they do, they do. We're gonna add some of the gold details she has, and make him kind of simple. Let's make them a bit simple. So we can add the other effects as well, the other details she has, like the rings that she has here. Give them a little bit of give them a little bit of. No, actually, I'm gonna move it a little bit higher. Oh yeah, especially when I color things, everything looks so cursed, and then you change some layer effects, and it all looks nice. I should have done this on a separate layer, honestly. Why am I so insisting on doing the same layer when I'm not doing grayscale anymore? Ugh. It's such a roundabout way of doing this, but it's fun. That's why I'm doing it. Hello, Ella Birds, welcome. Okay. Because this is, oh no, this is not the right layer. Dang it! What did I do? Okay. Copy paste. Blah 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 blah. Perfect. Copy. What does the other arm have? Does it do the same thing? No, it does not. It has a bracelet. That's okay. That's okay. Other thing we should keep in mind is the fact that she does have a ring. Okay. Other hand should too, because these rings are connected to bit of a detail. Probably do this here like that. What's the story with the kegs? Well, basically, it is in Stardew Valley. In Stardew Valley, we had I started making kegs. You know, if you ever played the game, you can make wooden kegs to put fruit in or veggies, and you make some wine and other stuff in the game too. So I started making more of them, placing them initially with a pattern in mind, and then at some point, someone said that a part of the farm was bugging them a lot, like like a part of the fence was kind of damaged, and they were like, "Can you please fix the fence? It's driving me nuts." And I went like, "This one?" And then I just left it. That's the first part of the chaos that happened after. And long story short, I guess this is what the deal is with the kegs. This is the deal with the kegs. Not this orderly plan. No, this. And then it annoys everybody that I have to like that I have to walk around the long way if I want to get around this. That's cruel. That is content. And thus Vildamini was born. Hehehe. I like the reactions in chat whenever someone's like, could you please fix that? It's driving me nuts. And I go, this one? And everyone's like, no, not again. Don't say anything. Oh, Nani, hello. That's hilarious. Good on you, Vil. You do you. I sure as heck intend to. Not born, came out of the woodworks. Note to self, make a customized mod for Vil that organized the kegs and never tell him. Hey. The fact that I organized the kegs for the meme and then disorganized them again should hopefully bother you just a little bit more. Okay, let's fix this. Oh, come on! That's not even evil. But for those that don't know, you know, I'm Vilhelm Vanderbos, I'm called Vil. But whenever this happens, it's been dubbed evil. Because tends to be a little bit more sinister. Hello, Tax, welcome. But I can't even take credit for those kegs. That was all Vil. That was all Vil. That was all me. If you play multiplayer, someone will fix it just to bother you. Probably, but then I'll kick them. But they'll have to find all the kegs too, because they're hidden everywhere. Yeah, I was hoping you would get some emotional damage for the fact that not only does it illustrate the pain, but the fact that I put them all into what the initial plan was, and then, you know, just for the screenshot, and then undid it again. It's like, look what it could have been. And now look what it isn't. I deeply apologize, but I feel no remorse. Was that the one? The correct way of sorry, not sorry? I apologize, but I feel no remorse. This unlocked a new fear in me that I never thought was possible. I swear I'm cozy until I'm not. But you know, there's beauty in imperfections. Okay, we'll leave it at this. Should be good. Gold, 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 gold. Bracelet with gold. Golden bracelet. Cannetville, I would rather keg it. It would amplify the value of the fruit by 3 times. Plus my farmer level. I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me. I'll have you know that I brought a keg to Junk and Palm stream as one of my items to sell. We're just freehand drawing on this, honestly. Because I cannot be bothered zooming in and doing all the little details when it's just going to be so small, no one's going to bat an eye. Nah, bracelet's a bit too pronounced the way I did it here. Doesn't work. Needs to be smaller. This doesn't make sense otherwise. We'll keep it like this. I think this should be enough for Sarah's details, honestly. And then some gold here and some fluffy things here, and Sarah should be done, I guess. Oh, the braids. I have to do the braids. Anyway, let's put gold on her. This too. She has 2 braids on each side. From kind of like, I don't know, sideburn braids, whatever you can call it. That would be a nice sticker on Discord, to be honest. I guess so. Welcome, Kroven. I've missed my snack, you guys. I'll just have 1 crunch. I'll have 1 crunch instead of 2. Because I'm feeling like, oh man, I need a little energy boost. Hold on. Do I have any? I do have. I usually have a snack, something midstream, especially in the afternoons. Did your owl clock not tell you? It didn't, because it would be click, 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 click otherwise in the background. I don't know if you can hear it if I crank it up. Can you hear it? Let's see. I don't think it picks up the click clock. You can maybe hear it when I'm talking, but it's like... That's too bad. It's very satisfying TikTok clock, but of course I can only set an alarm for every 30 minutes. It's the maximum countdown time that the wooden owl clock has. So it would be a lot of dring, dring, dring until we actually get to actual snack time. But I do like having it on when I'm just working, not streaming. Anyway, a crunch, and then I mute so I don't chew in your ear. And we shall be right back. You can watch me do the chewy thing. I'm gonna drink some of my tea as well, so hold on. Let's see. Here. There we go. Yeah, I guess it's a bit of a starter sound. I'm just having some rice waffles, so they're very. Welcome, Lino. Art is going pretty good. We got Sarah her little gem to eat on. We're working on the gold parts of Sarah. Would you like to share my snacks? No. Those are mine. Get your own. Welcome back, Lino. We are gonna... Okay, we're gonna use color effect on this layer to give her the ombre. And we are going to make a new one for the gold. I think for gold we can just use like something like... Oh, it's color. Oh, I see. This kind of gold should be fine. Brenda, welcome. Brenda Hernandez makes me think that you might speak Spanish. I speak Spanish, although not. I usually keep it to English on streams. It surprises people. The same name as me. It is your name, isn't it? What languages do you speak? Well, I speak Swedish, Spanish, English in that order, and a bit of Dutch. And well, like I said, I studied French at school. I would not say I speak French. I may understand recordings and movies at most, but there's no way I could speak or understand it myself. And I have studied Japanese. Same with that though. The like I can do pronunciations decently, but you know, it's I don't have the words. Voice is really calming. Well, thank you, Zero. I appreciate it. I am the dual. I am Quattrolingo. Those are my channel shorts. Actually, you can see some what I do with my language knowledge on my channel. If you go to my channel and then into shorts, you can see my Quattrolingo shorts where I talk about different languages that I know and what the different words are like. Quattrolingo word of the week. Let's go. My voice broke saying that. Hat. I Are you making the jewelry bronze? Well, because I want to make it gold, but I need to have a base color. I need to have a base color first. Because at sometimes you do you kind of need to have like gold can be you know, arguably, not always, but some gold effects can essentially be shiny bronze, you know, shinier bronze. I'm gonna do it here too. And with this, we're only gonna have Lilu left to finish. It shouldn't take too long. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna save. Your voice sounds nice. Muchas gracias, te lo agradezco mucho. Thank you very much. I know some Japanese, like any otaku, also learned due course of long the sign. Oh, sign language. That's cool. The server looks so natural. Yeah, right. Well, it's it really isn't. It is a little bit of like a brighter kind of the what do you say that? The saturated matte gold almost. The silver makes her look like, yeah, that's true. There have been plenty of green-haired characters that have silver jewelry on them as well, and gold, because the gold on the green works really well too. I may be a little biased, but you know, gold on green, it looks really nice, wouldn't you say? Shimmer, shimmer. Yeah, I remember kind of wanting to learn sign language as like an interesting kind of non-verbal language, but then I realized that, well, if I learn Swedish sign language, it's just going to be able to speak to Swedish people. I would have kind of hoped there was some... I think there are some universal sign language things, like saying sorry. And things like that, but yeah. Here you go. This is kind of what it should be, actually. And of course we also need to shade the arms a little bit. We can do that with just a new layer and just kind of simply just do this. Very simple shading, just kind of giving it a little bit of shape, a little bit of volume, if you will. How do you draw so good? Practice, lots of practice. Hello, Caramel, welcome. But you know, I'm kind of tempted to give it a little bit more of a where's the bronze color again? There it is. Maybe if we make the bronze a little bit darker. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one actually. I think I might want to keep the old one for that one and the new one for these. Get rid of that one. Get rid of these ones. Or should we? Maybe I can just use a soft eraser. Yeah, okay. Well, we're just gonna do this. Nice, Sue. Yeah, it kind of needs to be a little darker on the necklace, a little less darker on the others. But I kind of want to give it like a similar shimmer tone that the other one does. Mexican sign language. That's cool. Like I said, it's like different ones. Okay. Sarah has more details than I thought. Honestly, I'm not gonna sound annoyed about this, but basically, there's some fluff missing, and I think I'm just gonna make one set of fluff, and then we're just gonna use, we're just gonna copy and paste it. So let's just make a set of fluff. Pretty simple. Because it really doesn't need to be. Oh, you know what? That one wasn't too bad. We do a set like that. We do another set right inside of this too. Kind of like this. We make that white and gray, and we are home free. In order to speed things up, we can do a specific outline of the fluff, and then use a brush that I have that will just fill in anything inside of that outline. We do it like this. Make sure everything connects, because it's basically bucket fill, but you know, actually good. I don't think bucket fill has been good in any program that doesn't let you draw binary brushes, like, you know, old school paint and stuff like that. Doesn't seem to be fully connected. It's missing one there. Okay. Let's just draw this. Okay. Now we can do it. Yeah, there you go. Polish, touch it up a little bit. Get some gray. Do the these parts. Lighter gray. Hello, welcome. Do this, and then we do like the inner part here too. Something like this. This should be plenty, honestly. Because it's one of those details you're not gonna really notice much, and they're just kind of small, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Hello, Snow. Welcome, welcome. And yeah, something like this. Maybe make the lines a little bit lighter so they look better with the rest. Merge everything into the white base. Copy, paste, flip, put it on the other ear. Kind of very similar, like there. And make them a bit transparent. We follow the outline of the ears. So it doesn't look very tacked on, but actually part of the plan, you know, do this. And we bring it all back again, and that looks all right. It's all good, it's all good. We got it, we got it. Still streaming, finish your homework, good job. And yeah, Snowpea, we're just calling you Snow. It's no problem, right? Or is there? All right. Not bad. It's not bad. Give it some glow dodge. We We need to give it a little bit of a shimmer. I do think. Let's give it a nice, it's gonna be like kind of a contrast to the rest of the character, but let's give it a little bit of a shimmer. Da, 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 da. Is this just uncolored? Huh? Huh? Oh no, it's just that bright. Okay, it's fine. Don't forget the braids. I'm trying to forget the braids. I'm trying to. No, you're right. We can't forget the braids. It gives some the jewelry a little bit more of a glow. I need to crank it down a little bit, but I like how it makes the gold look a bit shimmery, shiny, beautiful, briny. No forgetting details, well. But I wanna forget the details. And the save. Man, now you're all just asking things of me. How could you? How dare you? Alright, braid time, braid time. We are gonna do the braid separately though. Forget them then. I can't, now I already know that they are there. I wanna, then do it. No, I don't want it anymore because you're telling me to. I'm being very complicated. Anyway, let's draw a braid. Let's draw a braid. How shall we approach the braid? Maybe a little bit of zigzag first. Zigzag, 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 zigzag. We're not gonna do that. I guess it all has the same kind of width to the braid, so let's just do, we can't do that big of a braid, so just a little bit just to kind of indicate them, right? We'll see how far we do. Okay. Is that one there? This one comes in that way, does this. This one goes in here, does this. This one wraps around here, does this. Yeah, looks about right. This one here wraps around the back, does this. This one wraps around the back. This one wraps around the back. This one wraps around the back. Wraps around the back. What you say your art style is? I render. I guess I'm a rendering. I'm more of a painter than that I draw. I'm more paint more than I draw. Cartoons, not so much. I would say anime is my main focus, but I also have drawn other stylized animation styles as well. So far on my channel, we got a mainly like anime inspired and straight up anime style happening. Yeah. One distinguish feature that I do is that I mix a bit of realism, a bit of believability with anime, and a little bit of my own touch to it all too as well. Let's see, this is actually a nice tutorial for braids. Oh, maybe I should actually explain it, do a proper tutorial for it. There you go. My idea for braids is that if you're gonna draw a braid, actually braid it, because this is like an actual tutorial for actual braids. You know, you take one, you put the other one around it, you grab the third one around it. This is like a 3-strand braid. You know, when you have 3 strands, wrap cross over, cross over, cross over. Yeah. So yeah, there are of course there are faster braids you can do by just doing a lot of hearts one after each other, but that looks kind of simple. Yeah, unironically a good tutorial to do IRL braids too. Yeah, I know how to do a braid. I know how to do a 4-strand braid too, because I like to tinker with things. Obviously, I've done like leather jewelry and stuff like that too. But yeah, this is how we go. You're gonna use this for the braids, make it kind of a little bit white, but it can't. If we do full white, it's just not gonna work. Now, using that, using the function of the program, we can make this the reference of filling another layer, like we did before with the not the bucket fill, but with that brush I told you about. So if we just mark this, it's gonna fill itself up. And be like underneath the whole thing. See, we save some time with this. We just polish and fix the edges, and then we can just like shade it as is, and then we just put it into the drawing and see how much of the braid we actually use. And this part as well, we can give it a little bit of a shading there. Okay, nice. Get some shading going. Probably need to find which color this is. Get it a little darker. And I can probably do shading of it after, but yeah. A bit of a quick shading of it, because they're gonna just be smaller as well, you know. Shading on the sides. Done. And we're gonna duplicate this twice, of course. We're gonna bend it a little bit too, so that it's not just straight down. We need to do the I may as well do the gold ornament of it too, right? We're gonna put this in a folder, and we're gonna see what size this is gonna work with. Just kind of small braid, see? Like that, and then we kind of bend it. Her braids kind of reach where this is kind of showing as well, so if we do this and then bend it outwards, we can do the gold thing on top of that too. That's fine then. We just go ahead and merge this, and we can try to do it proper. Now I don't have the newer version. I would like to get it at some point. New version of Clip Studio, I could just liquefy this and then just shape it as I wanted, but instead we're using this kind of the mesh transform to kind of give it a little bit of a bend. The style that one would have is usually, I would argue that it's your process in general, like how you tackle, how you draw certain things. That kind of defines your style more so than your end result, because that's the way you work on things is definitely the way that you that it becomes recognizable. There is liquefy and warp in Clip Studio Paint, yes, but oh gosh. That was a shortcut I need to get rid of, actually. There is, but newer versions. I haven't updated mine in a while, nor bought a new license. So I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of a new license soon, so we can actually use the better, the newer ones actually have how do you say the newer ones have that you can actually liquefy and mesh transform a whole, like you can select multiple layers and do that with. The old ones does not, so maybe I'll turn this off. There we go. Okay. But there is no liquefy and warp in the current version right now. There might be here, actually. I might actually have it. I'm not sure if it has this. Yeah, I have liquefy. Never mind. I do have liquefy. It really helps. See what liquify does. But it wouldn't have let me select the bunch of layers anyway, so I tend to just work as if I don't have liquify properly. Okay, we got 2 braids. There we go. Put the other one here. Get some of that gold in there. I don't think we're gonna be able to do a lot of details on this, so we can just essentially do a gold cylinder and we're fine. I can't say I do know what that style is. And that looks very nice, thank you very much. This is fine, we just replicate this. Oopsie. I seem to have drawn that straight up on the layer. Da, 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 da. No, tangents. Go away. No. It's doing things I don't want it to do. My avatar, yeah, I did see that. That's very true. I've heard that too. I like my set of clothes. Tiny little braid, yeah. Small braid on chibi. I mean, it's technically the same meaning. Since it is what it is. It's like a tangenting line. How long have you practiced? All my life. But quite a long time, yeah. Hello, Moonshiro. Hello, Octavia. Octavia. Gotta say it right. Gotta say it right. Gotta say it with the attitude. With a K. With a K. Octavia with a K. I'm drawing computer. JB looking good. Thank you. We just have Lilu to finish. Sarah kind of getting done here. Kinda. Still, I feel like there's some details that need happening that I don't know how we're gonna do. However, I feel like for all intents and purposes, we can move on from Sarah for now. We're just gonna draw little blushies on her. Gosh, I'm not good at these blushies. I should not think about it too much and just kind of draw them. Man, I don't know. It's freaking self-conscious of the blushies. What's going on? Blushies. Hey, okay. We get some nice pink color, a nice multiply layer. Oh, that's not good. Put some pink on that. There we go. Crocheting a Plumie plushie wouldn't be that difficult. There's people that have done that, actually. We got some crocheted stuff. There's even been a crocheted keg from Stardew Valley. Ah, so fun. Question for art while traveling. Do you prefer pen and paper or traditional materials? Or do you prefer a laptop, iPad? I prefer pen and paper. I prefer I have a sketchbook, but I actually have how do you say, like my favorite platforms like ballpoint pen on a post-it notes, really. But when you're talking, if you want to actually talk about doing digital art, I do have a portable art setup. Yeah, no love on pencils. That's how I learned, but have a good ballpoint pen you can sketch with is awesome. Let me see if I can find it. It should be in Plumies, I think. I know you put it there, Joy, at some point. Let's have a look. I'll show you. Latest. Can I search for keg on Plumies? Nope. I'm gonna look. Not sure where it went. Maybe it's illustrations. There's a Plumie. So cute. You mind if I show it, Joy? I think it's really funny. Consider this, pencils can actually be erased. I erase things a lot. Consider this, practicing with a ballpoint pen will actually teach you in planning a drawing so you don't have to erase. And do it in a sequence that actually lets you, like in a process that won't have to rely on erasing a lot. Anyway, I can show the Plumie at least. Here's a crocheted little Plumie, super cute. Have a look at this. And I see the most recent one at least. We can put this one in. And here you go, the keg. Just thrown. I do believe Joy did post a pattern, right? I saw it on the post. I can link the actual post. Here you go. Here you go. Yeah, the keg is really funny. If it exists in pixels, it exists in crochet. Do you have a creature? Creature, I have a plumie. That's you guys, like right here. And also right here.
Wait. Did you just say me a skill issue in the most eloquent way possible? Damn. That deserves a tush.
Alright, since I've said I'm bringing back my text-to-speech voice when I do the voice of text-to-speech, let me honor that. And thank you very much, Soup. Thanks for the super. Let me honor that with my text-to-speech voice.
Wait, did you just say skill issue in the most eloquent way possible? Dang, that bit deserves a touche.
There you go. A little so-so.
A touche.
But yeah, I do believe yeah, there's a pattern there available. So knock yourselves out. More plumies. Yay. Yeah, go for it. By all means, go for it. It's gonna be so funny. And of course, on Instagram, not Instagram, I'm saying on Twitter, you could post it, or in the fan Discord that I posted before. You know, you can share it with the plumies there as well. More plumies, just more kegs, more kegs. Da, da, da. Okay, I think we're pretty much done with this. I can't do more with Sarah. We should be wrapping up soon anyway, but let's have a look at her reference sheet anyway, because there's some more chains and stuff that happen in the middle of everything. Here you go. I thought I saw it, the Ko-fi link, right? The coffee link. What if I make a Vil plushie? Go for it, go for it. Try it, do it. Don't let your memes be dreams. Turn them into reality and torment your chat with it, with the kegs. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. A keg plume. There is. Who drew the keg plumie? Who drew the keg plumie? I remember seeing it. I remember seeing it. Who did it? I retweeted it recently, actually. I'll go look at my own. Liz. I think it is. I think it was. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it and torment you with. There it is. Yeah, Liz Sen. Look at this. Taiko no Tatsujin, but yeah, there you go. It wasn't Lysander, it was Liz with a Z. Yeah. There it is. The keg blew me. Okay, I just need to finish this part of the chain, and I think we're done with Sarah for now until I see any other imperfections. Like, obviously I would want to do the detail work better, but at this point they're just gonna be waiting for friggin' eternity for their chibis, and doesn't really need to have that much details fixed up, I feel, you know? I'm still gonna put them through like a nice touch up at the end and stuff, of course, like touching things up. But yeah. At this point, I feel like it's better they actually get the gift than, you know, having to wait months for it. It's like, hey, happy debut. That was months ago, senpai. It's like, right. You know, no. We don't do it like that. There we go. Oops. Sarah, Mimi, Maeve, and of course Lilo, which isn't too far away from being done either. No, it hasn't been months ago. I'm just saying that if I take too long, alright. If I take too long in finishing these, I'm gonna take months for it. And I don't want to take that long. Hello, welcome. I don't know if I missed saying hi to anybody, but at least when I'm doing art, it lets me say hi to everybody a bit better. You guys give me an idea for another creature? Well, I would recommend looking up pause challenges. Well, such pretty art. Thank you. I finished so today we kind of finished Maeve. So the first one. Mimi is done now, and Sarah is done. What is that? They are different. Like, look it up. Pause art challenge. They are kind of videos, shorts that you can just pause in order to generate a character. Much similar to this, but this is for a full-on humanoid character, right? But I paused the video a couple of times. It scrambles different bodies. I got the doll body. We got the eye, the damaged eye with this cute doll hair, with this kind of fighter getup, like a pause OC shit. Yeah, exactly, right? You can get some ideas for creatures like that too. Purple eye color with some angelic wings and stuff like that, and I drew this. They got named Temgiro-1. Temgiro-1. Because she's a robot girl, yeah. Ike Temgiro-gun. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So yeah, with Sarah, pretty much done now. do. I do feel like with Sarah, I still need something as a finishing effect on her, like the hair. It's something is just not doing what it should do, you know. So for this, we're just gonna try to kind of give her a little bit of like shimmery, shiny. We're gonna see if this works first, okay? We're gonna see if this works, because then we can actually call it done after. Gonna do the because she doesn't have any hair shinies. Her gem isn't particularly shiny. And I feel like it makes it a little flat if we don't give it highlights like this. Let's put a little highlights on the groups of hairs to make them puff a little bit. Put some highlight on her shoulders, maybe her arms a little bit too. The back, the hair in the back. Just a bit, just to kind of give it some volume. And of course the gold can have a little bit extra shimmers. Definitely this big thing, definitely this thing needs the big shiny like this. All right, take care, Nani. Take care. Enjoy your flight. So it already gives it a little bit more volume, see? A little brighter. Maybe tone it down just a little bit. There you go. Feeling the Vil stream eepiness already, dang. It strikes when you least expect it. Yeah, sadly, Lilu's gonna have to be done later. So yeah, time to round up stream, I believe. But I'll get Lilu done. It shouldn't take too long. Next time. Yeah, I think so. Might already be done by next time, but we'll see. It looked pretty cool. So we finished this one, not with a lot of extra work to do. That was done. Don't forget to save. It is done. No worries. And then Sarah. They're all kind of sticker quality almost, right? You could almost do like a white outline on them and they look like stickers. Yep. Pleased with results, I would say. Let's see. Hutsu, everybody. Hutsu meaning my version of Otsu, which is Japanese, short Japanese for Otsukare-sama deshita, meaning good job today. Hutsu Arting, thank you very much. Yeah, I believe, like, I'll just say for the sake of it all, I believe someone asked about portable art setup, right? Well, at some point I would use a laptop, but that got a bit bulky with a screen tablet and stuff like that too. So lately I've been setting putting one together with using a Samsung DeX phone, DeX, which is essentially an operating system which you can just connect to any screen. So with a screen tablet and an Android phone with that kind of operating system that work together. Luckily it works with mine. So that's essentially how I'm trying to set it up for a portable art thing. It's working pretty good, I would say. So yeah, we can talk more about that later. Hutsu, thank you. I need to get some food. I'm gonna be cooking food after this. I think, let's see, what do I feel like this weekend? I think I'm just gonna cook some fried noodles, some veggies with chicken and fried noodles. Sounds pretty good. Cat sleeps right after listening to your voice. Feel, oh, cutie. Now they're awake, like, who's that other cat? Let's see. That setup sounds unconventional, but it's something I totally tried doing at some point. Using a screen tablet like a Huion, Canvas, or XP Pen, whichever the equivalent is, or even a Wacom One or a Cintiq like I am using. They work with an Android phone that has that. Oh, she's awake now. I told you. I'm just like, oh, where's that other cat? Sorry, Kitty. I'm sorry, Kitty. I shouldn't have bothered with you. Yeah. But basically, you connect that to your Android phone, and if your tablet has touch compatibility, it would work better, I suppose. But yeah, you can then you can just draw directly on your tablet, and it works pretty well. If you have a Bluetooth, either a device like a macro pad device, or like a Bluetooth keyboard, then you can just have all your shortcuts working fine and stuff like that too. Yeah. Ultimately, I would like to have, like, I'll probably end up getting the new version of Clip Studio, and also a license for the Android key as well on the same account, so I can just transfer drawings back and forth. I say Android device, but of course you all know that I mean Magic portable mirror. And yeah, owls are birds running on cat software. You know what? That sounds pretty accurate, actually. Where's my... Oh, no, that's the wrong one. I'm trying to find the cat ears. I don't think I have them anymore. Ooh. Nope. Never mind. Alright. Well, right, we're leaving it there then, Loomies. Cat ears, yeah, I had some for cats organized neatly. Not gonna need one for birds organized neatly, huh? Chirp chirp, hoot hoot. Alright everybody, thank you so much, Hutsu. And yeah, have a nice rest of your weekend. I hope you have a nice relaxing weekend. If you can, of course, I would highly encourage you to check out my senpais celebrating their 1 year tomorrow. Let me bring up the post so I can give them a little shout out on my stream. They all have some new stuff. 1 year, yeah, 1 year finally. Let me show you this. Save the image so we can just go grab it. Here you go. Here's the Reina Senpai and Miel Senpai are doing their celebration at 3 p.m. GMT, so 4 in my time, and here you see the it's at 7 in the morning Pacific time and midnight in Japan. Then December 2nd on Monday, which actually ties into kind of my stream right there, so I think I might be doing a later stream. Depending on how long their celebration is going to be. But yeah, Todding Senpai is definitely going to be doing, revealing some cool stuff. They all have like, they have some new fancy things to show you. So please be sure to drop by if you can. And you can check my channel and scroll down and you can find their channels about this. I'm going to be there. I'm going to say hi. Has it already been 1 year? It has. It has. For Gen 1. Yeah. December 1st. Time flies, doesn't it? Also, hello ATP. Ugh. Yeah. Well, thank you for today. And I'll see you around. See you Monday. Be on the lookout for my schedule being posted on all platforms, of course, YouTube, Twitter, and I'm gonna have a look how long who Senpai is gonna be doing her stream on Monday, and then I will do mine after. All right, take care, everybody. Have a nice one. Hutsu, hoot evening, have a nice weekend. Bye-bye for now. Stay lovely, everybody. I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.